Welcome to another Quantum Conversation, brought to you by AcousticHealth.com. I'm Loren Gailey, and I invite you to sit back as we enter the quantum realm, that space of the greater part of you. It is your connection to infinite possibilities, infinite potential, and infinite mastery. And welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. As we're talking about the quantum realm, what does it mean for intergalactic karmic clearing? That's the subject of today's conversation. And my guest today is Tena Cacic. Tena Cacic. She is a beautiful soul, and she is joining us today to do readings with each of us and to do a group clearing that is a deep soul pain clearing. Deep soul pain. This goes to the intergalacticness that we are. Tena, thank you so much for being here. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me, and thank your beautiful audience.
All right. Well, we are excited to settle in with you, Tena. You have always done some deep clearings, and this is our opportunity with our audience to offer mini group treatments, mini group clearings. We're also going to do that group clearing as we talked about. But first, let's talk about intergalactic karma clearing. Can you share with us what it is and how this came to you as something that is the need of the hour?
Thank you for the question. Well, I usually receive inspiration from my inner guidance and life situations. As you already know, maybe some of you know me, maybe many of us don't. Well, I have a disabled daughter who was born with incurable genetic mutation, which manifests with severe developmental delay. She recently turned 9, and she still can't sit, walk, nor talk. And since we didn't find the cause of her condition in this reality, doctors couldn't give us an answer. And also, I experienced one more traumatic event, unexplainable death of my 3-day-old son, among other challenges. Those challenges were the most traumatic and the most intensive. And those two major traumatic events made me question reality and pushed me to ask these questions. How is that so that some people experience numerous traumatic events and others no? I asked myself, what is the statistical possibility to experience unexplainable death of 3-year-old baby boy, and also the incurable, unexplainable genetic mutation of my daughter? Okay, that was just a question that popped in my head, and I was asked myself, how is it possible that some people have easier life, with not so many traumas, and others have even more traumatic life experience? And also, what I notice all around me, there are children born disabled. Also, there are children born angry or depressed. Even from the same parents, one child is happy, positive, and other child is depressed. And the parents are the same, the surroundings are the same. What is that? Why that things happen in our world? And particularly when I was in a suffering place, my soul suffered a lot. And I asked, how is it possible that God, that source, allows all that suffering? Is this some kind of sadistic God? I believe that many people that experience illness, unbearable pain, lifetime pain, probably asked the same question. During last 12 years, he was first child died when 12 years ago, and my daughter is now 9, and I also have a healthy boy. So it was intensive spiritual exploration of 12 years. You know, I frequently wondered why it takes so much time to manifest certain things or events in material. Because I followed many different spiritual teachings, I tested many different modalities. And first it was, okay, positive thinking, positive thinking. But you know, I thought positive thoughts, but nothing major changed. And I can say, you know, if there is an instant manifestation, why my daughter is still ill? You know, in this 9 years, how it didn't happen that she at least sit independently or walked. So there are too many questions I asked, and I searched for answers. So, and how I discern if something is truth or something is not truth. I believe, like you, I tune into my heart, and truth has its own resonance. You know something if it's true, okay, and you know something when something is lie. So I learned about these lifetimes, about Earth history and intergalactic history, and I resonate with that, what I found, you know. So the answer of my question, how is it so that I had such many, you know, many distortions, traumatic events, and that's because of distortion in template. You know, we came here in Earth with a different amount of distortion in our energy blueprint, in our templates. So I came here with a lot of, you know, dark spots, with a lot of distortion, and my job here, my homework was to clear that distortion. And at the soul level, I contract with my daughter. So we played together, you know, of course, with my children and with the first baby who died at the soul level. We did that contract to unravel generational trauma. You know, my mother's lineage trauma, father's lineage trauma, the whole family trauma, and also other people's traumas. Because how do they say in me, same in you. So that's reason what resonates with me. You know, it's a distortion in template, and of course, if you have some major distortion, the light pours down from the source, you know, from the sound and light field. It can't go down into your body, you know, through planetary grid network easily, smoothly, so you can manifest what you think, manifest your thought with ease. So that's the reason why I decided to do intergalactic karma clearing. And I did karma clearing with lineage, you know, mother and father lineage. That was a previous program. And now I learned a lot about the ancient truth, ancient history of the Earth. So today's topic with energy group clearing will be a deep soul trauma, you know, clearing deep soul trauma. And the whole program is wrapped around victim game that we played intergalactically. And I will just quickly explain what victim game is. In a victim game is a structure of our current 3D consciousness, rooted in fear, in separation, in polarization, negative polarization. So we play all three roles in the victim game. We play the role of a victim, we play the role of a villain, and of the savior as well. However, if we are not aware that we play the victim game, it's like we are fish swimming in the water and we are not aware of the water we are swimming in, then these victim game rules and patterns affect us. However, from 3D consciousness, it is challenging to understand the victim game, and it is challenging to say, oh wow, I played the role of villain. And it can be challenging. However, we have higher aspect of ourselves that knows, about the game and knows the role we came here to play and came here to unravel and to release, to clear, so we can liberate ourselves and to be empowered like we intended from the first place to be. The source intention is for us to be empowered, because we are source. We are part of the source, and the part of the source is in every being, in villains, in everyone. There is a light, source light. So it is very, very important to understand. And of course, many of us came here to assist, to clear the energy grids of Earth and to clear lineage, family fields, and all this galactic drama that's happening all around us for centuries. It's too much. It's time to start fresh, new, reborn in new Earth based in love and acceptance.
It's every time I hear your story, Tena, I am just so touched, because it just feels like that would be a breaking point for so many. And, not only was this happening with your children, you lost your son at 3 years old and your daughter, who's 9 now, with a disability that you don't know if it's going to get better or if she'll be better. And then your own marriage, you took you made a shift in your own marriage, and that's not easy. So can you share with us how you did that? Was it this template work that you did? I mean, we know you went on your journey, soul seeking. It was your awakening. You awakened through parenting and your relationships. Many of us do. But how did you overcome this?
Okay, thanks for questioning. I think it's very important to know how to deal with your own emotion, how to neutralize it, how to let it go. So it's not stuck in body, because if unprocessed emotions and karmic imprints, it's thoughts, emotions, it's all connected. It's the whole picture that's connected. If that's negative patterns are stuck in your body, then light cannot flow through your body. And it is very important to feel it. Feeling is healing, but it's different is emoting and feeling. Emoting when you cry and constantly roll the same story in your head, and you're not making change. But when you turn into your heart and allow yourself to fully feel everything what you feel, and what changed difference in my place, the major difference is compassion. When I said to myself, I'm so sorry, your life is full of pain, in a third person, And then I fall apart. I allowed myself to fall apart, to feel, to turn into the pure vibration of pain, of sadness, of sorrow, of anger, of whatever arises. And I just said to myself, I'm so sorry you're angry. I'm so sorry no one can help you. I'm so sorry you want to throw her out of the window. That's the moment when I realized that I turned from a helpless victim to a villain, because of pain, unbearable pain. My daughter was crying for 6 hours, I don't know. And no matter how much I tried to help her, I couldn't. And in some moment, I remember it like it was yesterday. I want to throw him. Just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. You are not you. And because when we have that awareness, we can't be, we can't be so, how do I say, so evil toward people who are doing bad stuff. Of course, it is very important to set up clear boundaries, because it's not allowed that someone else interferes with your field. And you don't have to go in other people's drama. You can sustain your inner peace no matter what happens around you. It is challenging, but it's possible. And I'm sharing you my way, what made, how I survived through the hell of my life, with compassionate heart. And I believe your heart and compassion will heal you as well.
That is so beautiful. And again, you learned it through such deep pain. It really is beautiful, Tena, and it's to be commended. Thank you. Thank you for showing us the beauty of compassion. And it's not easy, really. Your journey has not been easy, but look at how golden you are now. And you help so many people now. It really is wonderful. I think that each of us as parents get to a point where we can, and we don't have to be parents, but sometimes we're shaken to the core so much that in itself, maybe that anger welling up inside of us, that in itself is a wake up for us to question what is this? I remember as well, in my own journey, my son was 3, and I did get some frustration, but then I realized, whoa, that it has to stop. And so all of these are triggers that teach us to look inside so much more. And your mission is to assist people in understanding what those triggers are and releasing those triggers, so we're no longer triggered with it. So again, I just commend you for your journey, and it is inspiring to so many. And I know it must not be so easy to share. And many would look in their own lives in the trauma they've gone through and say, why would anyone want to know this story? But it's the story that you share that actually heals so many people, because it's inspiring. We can all get through this. And so you talked about the template and the distortion in the template, and you were able to correct that template, and you did it through compassion. I got the chills when you said that. It is so beautiful. Do you want to add anything more about changing the template? Was it really compassion and going into the heart that actually was the answer, and it's the answer for everything?
I believe so. And by the way, I'm still changing it. I'm still, in the process of evolution, and my DNA is not fully activated. I'm not sure if anyone here on Earth, probably there are, but I don't know any person who have activated, let's say, fully activated 4th strand, 5th and 6th strand of DNA. Because if I have that, then I could instantly heal, instantly manifest reality where my daughter is fully, healed. And, that there would be, people could levitate, people could instantly, you think about brand new house, you manifest it in a few days. We bought a new home, and okay, it's building, but it's years and it's late for few months. It's not like that instant. Probably there are people who can, like this, hoppa, poof, I'm demanifesting myself. Well, I still can't do that. But I know that all of us will be able to do that. And since we are all connected in now moment, now we are doing it, but currently still cannot perceive it, because all now moments, past now moments, future now moments, all this version of ourselves in different galaxies, different planets now exist. And that's the reason why we can't clear a Cacic field and clear a trauma that happened at the age of 3 or maybe different lifetimes, because we are all connected in this now moment. However, in reality, I'm now sitting in Croatia in my room. I can't demanifest myself right in front of your eyes, So it's a process, and I'm still learning.
Well, thank you for all of this. I'm going to ask you a question about manifestation next, but there was something that popped up on our chat from Kate. And she asks, where do you direct the compassion and forgiveness?
So here is how I do it. You have the version of you who suffered, the small you who is sitting somewhere in a corner. So what I do, I direct it toward the part of me who is suffering, the small child, the small hurtful child, or helpless child, or helpful child who wants to help everyone just to be praised. Okay, good little girl. I'm so sorry you're trying so much for them to notice you, but you're still invisible. I'm directing that to that part of me, part of my soul. And of course, you can direct your compassion to an organ that suffers. Let's say you have kidney problems. You can give compassion to your kidneys. I'm so sorry you are not functioning. I'm so sorry you suffer. I'm so sorry they want to throw you out of your body. You can do with whatever, directed toward you. Kidney is a part of you. Hurtful child is part of you. However, there is one excellent stuff that our compassion can do as well. You can give yourself compassion for your daughter who is suffering. And I did compassion to myself, not to my daughter, to myself, because she is manifesting, presenting in my reality disabled. And I know that in this now moment, there is a reality where she is healthy. So, I usually say to me, to myself, I'm so sorry you can't help your daughter. I'm so sorry your daughter suffered. I'm not giving compassion to her, to me. I'm so sorry your husband doesn't treat you well. Hope this answer helps.
Yes, it helps tremendously, because what it's doing is not blaming another person or another thing. It's taking responsibility for how we feel, how that feeling is generated within us, instead of projecting it out onto someone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what a powerful tool. Really, really powerful. We are all going to be practicing this. And I took notes, and I hope everyone's taking notes, to give compassion and forgiveness to that part of you, that part of you that is suffering, that's feeling the pain, that's angry or triggered, and the forgiveness as well, and how we can do it to our organs and every aspect of ourself. Wonderful. Thank you, Tena. Okay, we've talked about manifesting a little. And so I wonder, what is it about manifestation and the instant manifestation that you mentioned? And, we've seen some of the yogis can do it when they're in a vibration, but yet it's not here for everyone. So what do you think is the reason for this? And why is that in spite of all the healing that people do, that they still can't manifest in this strong way?
Yeah, so the reason commands don't simply jump into an immediate action in our 3D world is because there is a distortion taking place within between our mind thought pattern and the chemical realities in the body and the energy realities behind them. So there are distortion in the templates that are taking what our intention is and doing thing to it to be something different. We think something and there is distortion. It's a shadow body distortion, one of distortion. So instead of manifesting, let's say, house, we manifest trouble because this shadow body is unconscious. And in our unconsciousness is full of this victim game programs. So instead of having something what we desire, our programs activate and manifest something else. So I will just show you explanation. Let's say that you have an important presentation tomorrow, so you prepared for the presentation and you're driving and traffic jam. So you don't manage to do this presentation because you're stuck in a traffic jam. From this reality, okay, but it was a higher force. It doesn't have anything about me. However, what's happening is that hurtful child, subconscious, that is subconsciously in your in this shadow, is unconsciously sabotaging you. So many people want something, however, the victim game runs their field from the subconscious. And because of that, instead of what they want, you want to do that presentation. However, the hurtful child who is full of anger, not being seen, not being heard because of some traumas in childhood, and we all have that hurtful child, all that structure, because we are here in 3D world, okay, transiting for 4D to 5D. However, unconscious stuff is running your field and sabotaging manifestation. And one more thing, the problem is planetary electromagnetic field that created severe mutation in genetic code. And our spirit downloads in our body through the planet, because planetary grids were damaged, Earth, Terra, Gaia. Our planet is being ill. Distortion mutated and blocked out most of our DNA template. And that's why we still can't make poof and manifest whatever, because of that distortion. And if we are not aware of distortion, you know what? We are caught in a vicious, poisonous circle. But when we become aware of the victim game, how it works, about roles in the victim game, about patterns, how hurtful child sabotage you, how hurtful child, in all of that structure, then wow, okay, you are aware and you can consciously choose not to go into your own trauma and blame the traffic. Okay, what's in me that created that traffic? And one more thing. Here we have to be very careful, because sometimes, particularly with our loved ones who are maybe not so much in a spiritual path, if you say to some people, you are creating your reality, and reality of that person is really terrible, okay, it can push that person even deeper in a unconscious, in a rage and negative. So we have to be very compassionate and talk to people from our heart. Sometimes someone is not yet ready to hear that he or she is responsible for that traffic jam, for not having that presentation well done. So we have always come from compassion, and you will never be wrong. Compassion, and that's it. And please be compassionate toward yourself. I'm creating my reality. And so, okay, I can blame myself. How stupid you are. So you create such a terrible. No, don't go there. Don't go there. Be compassionate to yourself. It's very, very, very important.
Yes, we're feeling into that, and it is really important, as you said. So again, in this call, we're gonna take some callers who you can work with and do a clearing on, and this is called intergalactic clearing. And you were motivated for intergalactic clearing, karma clearing, from your inner guidance and your personal journey. Can you explain? And the planetary grid, you were talking a little bit about that and how that has also created distortions. But what is intergalactic karma? Where does that come from? What is it and where does it come from?
Yeah, it comes from different negative events that happened in our planetary history. So I won't go into details, just people to receive clearings. I believe it's very important. There are karmic imprints that originate from Tara's cataclysm. It's a fall of man trauma. It's described, we have that in the Bible, being expelled from the Eden. And many of us were involved in Tara's cataclysms, even so. We can experience ourselves in polarity consciousness. However, it wasn't meant to be that way. Original intention of our Creator, God's source, universe, was for us humans to be guardians of our Earth. However, something went wrong during that all that story, and now we are at a point of correcting all of this, that clearing this Tara's cataclysms, patterns of being blown apart, being ripped from a race, morphogenetic field, and not being able to evolve and return to source, and souls being trapped in time, being fragmented soul units. So now we are in the phase of reconnecting our soul levels to our body, to be fully embodied avatar beings. So Tara's cataclysm is just one event. There was also electric wars, and there are also blocks in energetic blocks between the physical and etheric bodies that stops us from being fully who we meant to be at the first place. And there's also incarnational trauma. In between lives, when soul incarnates, sometimes we didn't want to incarnate because of all of that traumatic experiences. And from the highest level, where we agree that we will learn that lesson and go through that lesson, sometimes our soul was not ready, and we were simply pushed into that life. And I felt like that. When I was young, I was, okay, what I'm doing here in this weird world? Okay, I want to go home. I had this longing, unexplainable longing for home, for my soul family. Like, I didn't want to be there. And also what I found in myself, it's a distortion. It's like one side of me is good, and one side of me is bad, and it's a fight between Oraphim and a Seraphim, and it's a bad guy and good guy. So it's pulling me and feeling pulled, and I couldn't explain it from this lifetime situations, because I grow up in a more normal than distorted family. My parents are really loving parents, and I didn't know where it came from. So I learned, and I'm still learning about Earth history. And in this program, we will go deep into that imprints that I didn't know exist. And I just want to mention one imprint that affected me, and I experienced a huge release. When there was a time when your family is scattered, planet was blown up, and there is scattered your soul family, and you deliberately went into incarnation to help, to pick up all of that stuff, and that you will be blown apart, that something bad will happen, and it's fear, it's emotion that I can't explain it with words, but I believe you can sense it. It's some deep fear, deep sadness and despair. Yeah, it's a despair. So yeah, it's just a quick answer to that intergalactic patterns, intergalactic karma. And there are lots of more, of course.
And that's the group clearing that you're going to help us with. And this explains the deep pain, the deep pain. And when many of us look deep within to follow and trace back the triggers, it's amazing where the triggers, even in today's reality, a trigger in today's reality can be traced back to Atlantis.
Yeah.
Traced back to Lemuria,
even
off planet. Recently, that's what I've noticed some people discovering is these wars that you were talking about, and the feeling of a responsibility for it. So that's the group clearing that's coming up. And we're also going to do individual mini readings. So for those in our Zoom audience, I'm going to put the call out right now. If you're in the Zoom audience and you'd like a mini reading from Tena, raise your hand, please. And we'll try to get to some people in a moment after we do our group clearing. Do you want to say anything about this group clearing before we go into it?
Okay. This group clearing is about deep soul pain, and I'm using 3 techniques. The first technique is compassion. When I say compassion, you just repeat the words after me. Of course, if it is possible for you, if you're somewhere, surrounded with people where it's not possible to speak, just repeat in yourself. Repeat these words in yourself in a third person. Your higher self is giving compassion to a wounded part of you. That is a compassion key. At some point, we will transfer to the spiritual acceleration. When you don't say, you just relax and observe what's happening, and then I'm clearing implants, black magic, voodoo curses, and all of that stuff with that spiritual acceleration. And at some point, we will do an NPA, non-personal awareness, where we just you just repeat something. This energy of, this pure energy of, this pure energy of is not personal, and I am willing to experience it. I will guide you. And if you don't repeat anything, that's also fine. You will receive energy. So just relax. And very important is to set intention. What do you want to release and what do you want to receive? However, I will guide you through the process. I think it will last 15 maximum 20 minutes to stabilize the field. So, and I put off my camera because I do like these faces strange. So I'm just closing my eyes. And if you're ready, we can go. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm stopping my video. And in a moment, we'll do a group energy clearing. Okay, take a deep breath. Okay, we are connecting with the light. We are expanding, connecting with the sound and light field. The light is all around us. The light is in every cell of our body, in all bodies. And the light of source is entering through your crown and clearing anything in your crown that stops you from being fully connected with the source, with your higher self, with your higher aspects, with the light and with the sound field. Okay, light, clear, light, clear. You're clearing the crown and the light, like water is falling, like waterfall, balancing left and right, clearing the third eye, light, pouring through your eyes, through your ears, clearing anything that stops you to recognize the truth, to reconnect with your own truth, with the source truth, with the all that is, with your divine. Yeah, the divine in you. The light is clearing nose. Okay, everywhere where your nose is blocked, so you can't sense the smell. Okay, now all disagreements now being released and being cleared, and the light is pouring through your mouth, through your throat. So everywhere where you stop yourself from speaking, block yourself from speaking. Okay, everywhere where we experience the truth being cut off and all that pattern. It's clear that the light is clearing that, sound field is clearing that, source light, your higher self is clearing that. The light is pouring through your shoulders, it's clearing burdens, it's clearing other people's burden, other people's energy, your mother's burden, everywhere where you still hold your mother's burden. Now it's time to let it go. It's not your job to save your mother. It's not your job to save your father. Okay, all burdens now being released, now being cleared. Okay, and the light is pouring through your chest, clearing grief, clearing anything that is stuck in your chest and prevents you from breathing. Light. Light is clearing belly, hips. Okay, light. Okay, reproductive organs, and all distortion, so reversal that we carry in our reproductive system now being released, now being cleared. Okay, light, and the light is pouring through your hips, through your knees. Okay, clearing right knee. Yeah, where you block yourself to go further in evolutions. Yes, and everywhere where other block, and manipulation that's connected with blocking yourself to go in your own direction, in your own soul's direction. Light clear, clearing left, clearing right, clearing heel. Okay, light, Achilles heel. Okay, light, and through your feet, light is connecting with the crystalline heart of Mother Earth, and her loving, kind, compassionate, nurturing energy is bouncing back to you, light, okay, clearing the channels of connection with the crystalline heart of Mother Earth. Energy is bouncing back to you through your feet, knees, hips, and every cell in your body vibrate with a pure source energy, pure source love, and only highest vibration are allowed to enter our field. And now we are setting intention. So our intention is to clear deep soul pain from our template, from our bodies, from all systems, cellular memories, chakra systems, the Cacic field, so we can liberate ourselves and embody divine blueprint. Now put your intention. What do you want to release and what do you want to receive? And what I usually say, I want that everyone who listens to this cleric receive exactly what he or she needs in this particular moment in her life, to the extent that is in perfect balance for her, and the transformation manifestation go with ease, with joy. Yeah, it's very important to ask for ease. Now we are energizing intention, pulling energy to the whole universe. Energizing light, 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 light. And grounding. Okay, you can focus in your heart and just repeat after me. I'm so sorry your soul hurts. I'm so sorry your soul is full of pain. I'm so sorry your soul suffered negative split in polarization. I'm so sorry you can't help your soul. I'm so sorry a piece of your soul is stuck in a black hole system. I'm so sorry your soul is stuck in reversal. I'm so sorry. Black hole system drains your soul's energy. I'm so sorry. Despair hurts you. I'm so sorry you are sad because you lost your soul. I'm so sorry a piece of your soul suffers in silence. I'm so sorry. Darkness is stronger than your soul's light. I'm so sorry there is no hope. I'm so sorry. Your body hurts. I'm so sorry. unconscious rage buried in collective consciousness is affecting your mind. I'm so sorry, your pain is stronger than your light. I'm so sorry you don't know how to help your soul. Okay, so now we are accelerating, clearing. We're going to the highest level, light, all our soul pieces and all our soul aspects and aspects of ourselves. We are calling to the highest level and clearing all vouchers agreements. We will forget who we are. Okay, now clear, let's clear that. Okay, light, clear, all vouchers agreements that we will disconnect from our soul and never ever return it back. Okay, everywhere where we play the role of villain, where we abused ourselves, where we unconsciously abuse our soul. Okay, light, yeah. And there is lots of guilt here. Okay. Light. Okay, all these agreements now being released, now being cleared. Okay, and the entities from chakras, from bodies, from cellular memories. Yeah, okay. It's not your body now. It's time to go home. Okay, into light. Yeah, okay, let's present. Okay, so everywhere there is still who is that? Okay, all entities, like magic, voodoo, curses that are connected with the black hole systems now. Okay, agreements that it is allowed. No, it's not allowed, and it's over. It's over. It's old paradigm. It's over. Now we are in a new paradigm. Let's see what can happen. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you choose light. Everyone chooses light. If you don't choose light, you will be back to source in a space dust. Okay, light. So everywhere we experience total disintegration of our soul. So we are going in that lifetimes. Agreements, light. What happened? Show us what happened. Okay, people that were involved, souls that were involved, now all their energy out of field, because in your field can be only you. Light. Okay, light. Okay, so shock, where we experience shock, where our soul was split in shock, so everywhere it's like atrocities. All these atrocities where our soul split. Okay, just focus in your heart and say, I'm so sorry they tortured you. I'm so sorry they forced you to sell your soul. I'm so sorry they forced you to abandon your soul. Okay, light. Okay, these demons now clearing, light, clear. So we were those bad guys that tortured others, and now we know that we didn't mean. We were forced. We experienced that we didn't know other way. Okay, so everywhere we resent ourselves because we did these atrocities. Okay, let's light clear and bring compassion. Yeah, I'm so sorry you didn't know other way. I'm so sorry you are torturing yourself with guilt. Okay, so we're tuned where you feel guilt in your body. Now we are going to MPA this guilt, this energy of guilt This pure energy of guilt is not personal. This pure energy of guilt is not personal. This pure energy of guilt is not personal. And I'm willing to experience it. Okay, now clearing implants and clearing thoughts in your subconscious that stops you, prevents you from forgiving yourself. I'm so sorry you can't forgive yourself. Now you know that you didn't mean to do that. You are not mean. You just experience yourself as a villain. You are not a villain. Yeah, you don't have to be angry. Yeah, forgiveness. I'm so sorry you can't forgive yourself. I'm so sorry you vow that you will never ever forgive yourself. Okay, so all agreements that you will never ever forgive yourself now being cleared. It's a new paradigm. It's time to let go all of that we can gain patterns. Okay, now it's time to forgive ourselves. So just tune in your body and repeat, I forgive myself. This energy of I forgive myself. This pure energy of I forgive myself is not personal. This pure energy of I forgive myself is not personal. This pure energy of I forgive myself is not personal. And I'm willing to experience it. Okay, what is the value in not forgiving yourself? So all this value and all these conclusions from subconscious mind, all implants, all artificial influences, all religious influences, why you should not forgive yourself. Clear. It's not you. Your duty is forgive yourself. Okay, light. Okay, open the heart. Get all these knives out of your heart. Lasting energy. Compassionate energy, amplifying compassionate energy of your heart. Your heart is the most powerful healing source. Your compassion toward yourself, compassion to others. Okay, light. And bringing peace, inner peace. Doing soul retrieval, so you can say your name. Yeah, so soul pieces that are ready to integrate now, integrating in your field through all lifetime space dimension realities. Okay, and healing and soothing and being and staying in peace. This peace, this energy of peace, this pure energy of peace is not personal. This pure energy of peace is not personal. This pure energy of peace is not personal, and I'm willing to experience it. Okay, now we are balancing left and right, up and down. And grounding into new 5D, our beautiful Earth, Gaia. And we remember that we are divine. We are here to enjoy life, to learn from joy, from ease, to be who we always intended to be. Pure, manifested source energy. And so it is. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
The energy for me nearly put me flat out. That was like something was releasing, and wow, amazing. We are honoring you, Tena. Thank you. As we
Thank you.
integrate this, and with your clients that you've done this clearing for, what is a post-integration period like? What do you recommend? What can we expect? Do we just take time for ourselves? What do you suggest?
Well, I suggest to listen to your body. If your body feels to go to sleep, go to sleep. Don't force yourself. Listen to your body. It's like 48 to 72 hours to integrate all of that stuff. And I do not recommend doing clearings while you drive or doing something, because it can be not so pleasant. I mean, the best effects is when you're still, and when you're, in a safe space, to put intention for yourself and to allow yourself to receive as much you are ready to receive. And your higher self will guide you. You will receive exactly the amount of clearing that is, that won't disturb your force, because your field, because we are setting intention like that. And it's very important. Whatever you do, just set intention that it is with ease and in the perfect order for you. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, awesome. Yes, so there's a question coming in. When we do fall asleep, what's going on there? Can you identify what's going on there? It's almost as if our conscious mind is being told to go over here and sit, because our higher self has something else in store for us.
Yeah, your higher self is doing the job. So you can fall asleep. It doesn't matter. It's okay. And actually, I'm not sure if it's so important to hear what I'm talking. However, there is something, you're receiving energy, but there is something empowering when you give yourself compassion, because you are doing that. Your higher self is doing that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we are going to do some readings. We've got a lot of people up for readings. But before we get there, Tena, I want you to explain, we've got a program for everyone. It's a special offer. I'm going to put that in our Zoom audience chat line. And for those who are watching and viewing this on other platforms, you'll see in the description box that there is a link to this special offer from Tena. This is beautiful, Tena, because this is a deep program that people can use to really continue this deep work on a soul level. Share with us your special offer, please.
Okay, so my special offer is live 5 weeks energy clearings. It's 5 modules, and each module is constructed with 3 parts. First part is around 10 to 15 minutes, where I explain the topic. Let's say first topic is clearing Tara's cataclysms full of man karmic imprint, where I will explain what is Tara cataclysms, how that happened. And in the second part, it's like 30 minutes to 35. we will have a group energy clearing like this, what you experienced just now, especially around that topic. And after that, we will have 20 to 30 minutes for one-on-one mini trigger release sessions. It's like we are just going to do that in a minute. So that is first module. And we have we will clear that soul being trapped in time, misuse of power, dominating others, artificial intelligence infection. And we will also activate the source of eternal now moment in our hearts. And we basically activated it right now. And many of you already have that, internal. Well, yes, if you're here, then I may say, you know that, but we will just refresh our memory. And in the second model, we will talk about electric wars, and we will clear specific karmic imprints. It's a energetic block between the physical and the etheric bodies, and sense of separation from all things, code distortions that holds people trapped in their matter bodies. And basically the starting point of all of that clearing is in this lifetime. So when you will receive mini 101 trigger release sessions, you will think about something that triggers you, that that creates zing in your body when you think about it. And that will be the door to this lifetime and also this karmic imprints from intergalactic trauma. And in third module, we will clear Melchizedek races imprints. Melchizedek is a morphogenetic field. We are also morphogenetic field. And I won't go into details because we have to have a time for a one-on-one with people. And we will, in that module, activate grounding codes of the higher dimensions and repair of the soul matrix in the female spiritual principle. Then we will touch also the monadic, it's higher up monadic matrix, and merging the soul and spirit bodies. Fourth module will be about emotional body sub-personalities and shadow self-karma clearing. Regarding shadow self-karma, we can do a whole 4 weeks course just about this shadow self and about all of that stuff. However, we will go deep as much as we can go. And what I'm emphasizing, you will have to put your own intention. What do you want to heal? What do you want to receive? And the energies will work around toward your intention, because that's simply the way things work in our creation. And it is that's 4 models, and we will also have a bonus integration with Q&A, and the bonus session is imagined as a safe space for this program integration. And you will write me your intentions and submit it via the link you'll receive in an email, and then I will create a specially tailored group clearing based on your intentions. And of course, you will have time to receive mini 101 trigger release sessions. And there is a package, I believe B, or I'm not sure which one, where there is, with this group clearing program, also a 101 trigger 40 minutes trigger release session. So you will see how much we can clear in few minutes, and then in 40 minutes we can clear really a lot, and we can go deep. And I believe we have a previous program. It's pre-recorded 4 plus bonus karma. I think it's ancestral karma clearing, something like that. I forgot. I'm just yeah. So you can read that in details in a link. So I welcome you to join me and to co-create something fun.
Yes. Beautiful. What an exciting time to gather together in that very safe space to do deep clearing work. And you also, in one of your other offerings, there's another package that not only includes this module series, but also a trigger release session that's personal one-on-one time with you. And that's beautiful. Do you want to talk a little bit about what happens in that personal one-on-one session?
Well, I believe you will experience a little now when we will, people can raise hands and you will experience this now. We start with triggers in your body. So think about something that creates the highest intensity when you think about it. It could be, let's say, your mother-in-law. It could be an annoying neighbor that came and triggered you. You know, trigger means when you feel zing, something. And when you think about it, it can be worry from something that didn't happen. And let's say exam you have in future, we can do clearing. So to decreate the worst possible outcome and to create the best possible outcome. And you can do, we can also do, let's say you have a husband who, I'm not sure what drinks, and it triggers you when you think about your husband. We can work, you will work with yourself, but that your husband appears differently in your reality. So there are plenty possibilities, and we have 40 minutes. So it's quite some time.
Beautiful. All right, everyone, check out the link to that special offer. Again, it's in the chat of our Zoom audience, and it's on the description box wherever you're watching this video, and it's also on the webpage. Click the special offer link on that webpage at acoustichealth.com. Thank you, Tena. All right, let's go to some mini readings, some mini clearing sessions. First up, we're going to go to Shelley. Shelley, hello. You can unmute yourself.
Oh,
Hi.
Hi, Tena. Hi, Loren. Thank you for calling on me. This is so wild. I was feeling sick all day, and I felt like there were entities stuck in me, and I have never felt this in my life. And I turned this on a half hour in, not knowing what you do, Tena. And I am sitting here doing your process, and everything you said to me when you started and said that you knew that you had a split, the good and the bad. This is exactly my exact feelings that I've been living with for 67 years. And I did this, and I am feeling still queasy, but I think you cleared something so amazingly, and I would love for you to clear a little extra if you feel that is meant to be right now.
Okay, so tune, thank you. Tune please into your body, and where do you feel in your body this trigger that something is left? Where do you feel it?
Well, my lungs are damaged, but I feel the trigger. I think it's in my lungs, but I also feel it in my stomach. That's where the queasiness is coming from.
Okay, what is the level of intensity now when you feel that now? From 0 to 10, 0, no intensity at all, 10, the highest.
I would say 8.
Okay, just tune into that. And just finish my sentence, please. This is the energy of?
This is the energy of?
What pops in your mind?
Sadness.
Okay, just repeat after me and focus on that place that you feel that this sadness.
Do you want me to repeat this?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
This sadness.
This energy of sadness.
This energy of sadness.
This pure energy of sadness.
This pure energy of sadness.
Is not personal.
Is not personal.
This pure energy of sadness 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 is not personal.
And I'm willing to experience it.
And I'm willing to experience it.
Okay, how it feels now?
Oh,
Yeah,
it feels
just allow. Yes,
a
yes, yes.
2 or 3.
Yeah. Okay, just allow this. And just be in your body, and I'm doing the, and by the way, that's for the whole group. That's the for the whole group. Okay, now we are going all out of agreements that you will carry this sense, that you will be saving your mother with this sadness, light clear, light clear, light clear. Okay, that you will be sad over your parents, that you will be sad because there is nothing you can do about your life. Light, 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 light. Subconscious, all these sad thoughts, these entanglements, okay, everything what creates and perpetuates these sad thoughts, like all this network of sad thoughts and implants are being released. All these implants, artificial implants, inorganic implants, okay, losing your soul family, going to galactic level, all the sadness of the origins from intergalactic wars. Yeah, just release it, like. How do you feel now?
I feel clear.
Okay, what's the level of intensity now in your stomach?
2.
Okay, tune into that 2, where you feel it. Okay. Just focus on your heart and say, I'm so sorry. You believe it's not possible to release sadness fully.
I'm so sorry you believe it is impossible to release sadness fully.
I'm so sorry you forget that you are a divine being.
I'm so sorry that you forget you are a divine.
I'm so sorry you forget that the source of your light is in your heart.
I'm so sorry you forget the source of your light is in your heart.
I'm so sorry you had to close your heart to survive.
I'm so sorry you had to close your heart to survive.
I'm so sorry you don't trust it's safe to open your heart now.
I'm so sorry you don't feel trust that it's safe to open your heart now.
I'm so sorry you've been hurt so many times.
I'm so sorry you've been hurt so many times.
I'm so sorry you forget that your heart can heal your pain.
I'm so sorry you forget that your heart can heal your pain.
I'm so sorry you forget that light in your heart is stronger than any fear.
I'm so sorry you forget that
the light in your heart
light in your heart
is stronger than
any fear.
Yeah. I'm so sorry you don't open your heart and allow the light to heal your wounds now.
I'm so sorry you don't open your heart and allow your light to heal your fears.
Yeah, okay. How it feels now?
I don't feel any fear. I don't feel sadness. I don't feel sadness.
Yeah, so
Wow.
Okay.
I feel light.
Cool.
Oh, cool is right. I feel the light. I feel the light. And I feel my mom's light. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lauren, thank you. God bless you both. Thank you.
Wow, Shelley. Oh my goodness, sister. We felt that for you and good work. Wow. Thank you, Tena. Wow. That is multidimensional, and you are doing a tremendous job, Tena. Thank you. And Shelley, you did the work too. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's go to another caller. We're going to Cindy. Hi, Cindy. You can unmute yourself.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, please. Can you please?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Hi, Tena. Hi, Lauren.
Hi,
Hi.
Cindy.
Thank you.
What are we clearing? Is there anything that creates the highest intensity when you think about it now?
Yes, my daughter. Definitely connected with your story. My daughter was born with lots of learning disabilities and a lot of emotional problems. And she's 21 now, but when she was a junior in high school, she had a schizophrenic break. I don't know if it had to do with maybe she had tried to smoke something or I don't know what happened, but I do feel actually responsible. I feel guilty. I feel shame. I feel humility. I feel a lot.
Okay.
I would love to clear that.
Yeah. What is the level of intensity now when you think about your daughter?
Yeah,
and all of that?
That's a 10.
Okay. So just light. And we're just clearing the field. We are going to the highest level of out of forgiveness between you and your daughter. All her energy out of your field. Light. Okay, your energy back to you. Okay, just focus on your heart and say, I'm so sorry you couldn't help your daughter.
I am so sorry you couldn't help your daughter.
I'm so sorry your heart is broken.
I'm so sorry your heart is broken.
I'm so sorry her condition broke your heart.
I am so sorry her condition broke your heart.
I'm so sorry her darkness is stronger than her light.
I'm so sorry her darkness is stronger than her light.
I'm so sorry her darkness is stronger than your light.
I am so sorry her darkness is stronger than your light.
I'm so sorry your darkness is stronger than her light.
I am so sorry your darkness is stronger than her light.
I'm so sorry you blame yourself for her condition.
I'm so sorry you blame yourself for her condition.
I'm so sorry blame is killing you.
I'm so sorry blame is killing me.
I'm so sorry you can't accept the truth that you are not guilty.
I'm so sorry you cannot accept the truth that you are not guilty.
Okay. Do you think about her situation now? Just to say, check the intensity.
I definitely feel lighter.
Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah. Okay. How do you feel in your body exactly? No, from 0 to 10. It was 10, and now?
It was 10. And I mean, I have always felt it in my stomach area. And I've had 2 sarcomas in about that area. So it feels lighter. It definitely
And there is one more thing we'll do. Just focus on that area. Say, this I forgive myself.
This I forgive myself.
This energy of I forgive myself.
This energy of I forgive myself.
This pure energy of I forgive myself.
This pure energy of I forgive myself.
Is not personal.
It's not personal.
This pure energy of I forgive myself is not personal.
This energy of I forgive myself.
It's not personal.
It's not personal.
And I'm willing to experience it.
And I am willing to experience it.
Okay, just a second, please. Okay, so I'm so sorry you don't stop punishing yourself now.
I'm so sorry you don't stop punishing yourself now.
Okay, now we are going to the highest level. So now you see that you play the victim game. Now we are at the highest level. So to have that consciousness, how you blamed yourself and you punished yourself, you were villain to yourself, play the role of villain with the punishment, with the blame. Okay, it's over. Victim game is over. You are not victim. You are not a villain, and you are not savior. You don't have to save your daughter. You don't have to save anyone. You don't have to save yourself. You know, all agreements, likely everywhere you play the role of savior, of villain. You blame yourself, you punish yourself, you said yourself bad words, all of that stuff, like how it feels now.
Thank you. I feel it deeply. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for bringing this. It's a great example how we play a victim game with ourselves, how we punish ourselves with blame. You know, blaming is also punishing, and all of this bad stuff. Oh, you stupid woman! You what we are telling ourselves. It's a victim game. It's not you. It's a game.
And trying to be savior, like trying to help so badly that you probably hurt more.
Yeah, because you can, because it's a roles, you know, savior roles, and we just to say, okay. And what happens is that we switch the roles. It's like with Corona stuff. It's how we played galactically. First, the virus was a villain, then villain, and you know, government were WHO saviors, and we people victims. And in that dynamic, victim start to perceive savior as a villain. You know, the government now is villain, and you know, we just play that collectively, play that with ourselves, and that's simply the game, and we don't have to play it anymore, don't have to be involved in now our drama, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, so thanks.
Thank you. I can breathe better now. Thank you.
Cool.
Wow, Cindy, thank you so much. Your process that we witnessed is actually a lesson for all of us. And we thank you for sharing and being vulnerable in that way. And we're glad to see how much better and clearer you are. Thank you.
Thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. All right, I want to put a call out. We're going to do one more. We have time for one more. And next up, I want to just say that this process that you take everyone through, Tena, it can be customized for ourselves. And again, it's this passion and love that we have for ourselves. Of course, it really helps us to have a facilitator like you assisting us. But oh my goodness, just to see how powerful self-love is, that is what we're witnessing. And we just thank you so much for that. Okay. I'm so sorry we cannot get to everyone. There's so many people on, but I do wish that you guys, if you're called to do this work with Tena, you can get a personal session with her. It is very affordable. What an investment. What an investment. And she goes 40 minutes. So it's much longer than just the few minutes that we've witnessed. And look at the transformation that we've witnessed. Sorry, there's noise outside my window, but that's helping with our transformation. Let's go to Christy. Christy, you can unmute yourself. Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much for calling on me. That last call, oh my goodness. Yeah, I was right there with her bawling. I'm very, very appreciative. That felt like it cleared a lot for me. I am having an issue with an ex-husband and feeling bogged down by kind of ruminating over conversations recently.
Okay. So think about your husband now, and where do you feel unpleasant intensity when you think about it? Where in your body, and what is the level of intensity at a scale of 0 to 10?
In my stomach, kind of solar plexus area, and 7.
Okay. Just a second. We are going to highest level. We are clearing all contracts between two of you, everywhere where we play the role of victim or villain or abuse, all of that savior through all galaxies, times, dimensions, realities, and all his energy out of your field. That is very, very important to when you interact with your husband, with your children, with people, just clear their energy out of your field, okay? Because in your energy should be only you, okay? And pull your energy back. Now we are doing that for you, okay? Okay, how it feels now? Just a quick.
I can feel it. Oh, it feels great. I can breathe in my stomach and my heart, actually. When you said calling it back in, it really lit up.
Yeah, okay. Tune into that. Think about him again. What is the level now?
Oh, wow. Like maybe a 1 or a 2, just a little.
Okay, tune into that 1 or 2 and just finish my sentence. This is the energy of?
This is the energy of, fear.
Okay, tune into that and say this fear.
This fear.
This energy of fear.
This energy of fear.
This pure energy of fear is not personal.
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 And I am willing to experience it.
And I'm willing to experience it.
How it feels now?
Oh, great. Just totally light and gone.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that is wonderful. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. It was my pleasure.
Wow. Again, I just want to say that to witness the rapid release is remarkable. And we heard it in every person's voice who shared that relief of the release. Wow. And you did it in your own life, Tena. You learned this because this is how you were able to get through some deep, heavy stuff within your own heart. And again, it shows us the power of our love and compassion, the power of self-love, how instant it is. It is so beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And again, I'm so sorry we cannot get to those who really wanted your help today. Perhaps we can have you back and just do a clearing session.
Yeah, okay, it's fun.
And it's deep. This is heavy stuff. We have been battered on planet Earth in the 3rd dimension. And this is a beautiful way just to let it all go. So for any of those who still have issues and you need Tena's help, consider her special offer and consider doing this for yourself as well. There are many tools available for you, and we hope that you are able to check them out and utilize them in your life. Because as you do this in your life, look at how the world is changed because of your love. Tena, as we say goodbye today, I'd like to give you a few moments for final thoughts.
For final thoughts, I can say one thing. Thank you for being you. Thank you, people, for being great people. And thank you for remembering who you are. I love you from my heart to yours, and I'm looking forward to your miraculous transformations.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Tena. Again, we invite everyone watching and listening to join Tena in her upcoming workshop. And it's beautiful stuff. It's all recorded if you can't join live, and we're looking forward to it. Tena, thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you for listening to this quantum conversation, and thank you for dancing with us to the cosmic heart. As we raise our own vibration, we raise the vibration of the planet. This show is dedicated to you and all awakening hearts, as we are here to shine our bright light and amplify our love. Access all quantum conversations, special offers from our guests, and online healing retreats by visiting acoustichealth.com. I'm Loren Gailey, and from my sacred heart to yours, I honor your magnificent love and light. We leave you now with music from the universe. Music literally created by the universe, as musical notes were assigned to mathematical equations. The result is this beautiful music, available at acoustichealth.com. Namaste.